Probably. Where does this go?
Just right there.
Like right here? I'm gonna have to turn it on first.
Hey, that's right. I was queuing some of that. That's great. Hello, everybody. One more big round of applause to get us started. Okay, all right. Welcome to the script acting showcase for the adults. Specifically, we are working in this quarter of comedy acting. So tonight we're going to be doing a couple different sets of comedic pieces. We're going to start off with stand-up, then we are going to move to monologues, and then we have each group has prepared their own sketch. So this month specifically, only 2 weeks ago, everybody came together, brainstormed ideas, and got to writing. So they've been writing, they've been rehearsing together, and then they'll be closing out all of them with their own sketch that they wrote for the end of this showcase. So showcases, for those who are new to it, is just a way for us to have a timestamp for our growth. So we thank you all for being here to support their growth and to support everyone. Thank you everyone online for supporting us. Woo! So without further ado, we're going to get started with our stand-up section. Our first performer here is going to be Sylvia. Let's get a big round of applause for Sylvia, please. Woo!
Ryan. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Awesome. I'm the new girl. I've only been here for 2 weeks. And looking at this crowd, I am officially the oldest person in this room.
Yeah.
Yay. This is my real hair. It's white, which is really cool because for years and years I dyed it black. And now all of a sudden everybody's going to be paying to make it gray. So I'm saving a lot of money. Thank God. I used to be a runner. I used to run all the time until eventually my knees gave out. So screw you, cardio. I went to a couple doctors and I had my knees replaced. So I have titanium legs. So whenever I go to a metal detector, I like to run through there just to fuck with people. They're like, whoop, whoop, what's going on? It's just the old lady, look out. You know, when you get to this age, you've had a lot of surgeries. Who here has ever had a tonsillectomy? You have? You have a little sore throat? They gave you some ice cream? Yeah, okay. I've never had one of those. Who's ever had an appendectomy? Nobody? No? I had one of those. Back in the day, I was in the hospital for 3 days. Nowadays, everything's outpatient. Did you pass gas? Yeah, you're good to go. I've got a big one for you. Who here has ever had a hemorrhoidectomy? Nobody? Do you even know what a hemorrhoid is?
Not good.
I've had a hemorrhoidectomy. Let me tell you something, it is not fun. I was at work one day having a major flare-up. Mi culo estaba en fuego. And for those of you people who don't speak Spanish, that means my booty hole was on fire. Okay, I'm at work and I'm going, gosh damn, I can't tell it anymore. This has got to go. So I hop on my computer, I start Googling, I'm like, how do you even search for a guy who's gonna handle your hemorrhoids? Google, I run into a couple of porn sites. I'm like, oh, hey, I found a doctor. Here we go. So I make an appointment. I go in to go see him. I show up, and I'm expecting to see maybe 2, 3 people. I walk in. I'm like, God, there's so many people in here. I've never seen so many assholes all at one time. So I go to the window. She says, here, fill this out. We'll call you in a minute. Okay, thanks. So I fill out the paperwork, bring it back. Call me to back. Okay, you can come in back. Okay, so I go to the back room. There you go. She goes, strip from the bottom down. She said, and put this gown on. Doctor will be right there with you. And I'm like, that's not a gown. It's a freaking paper towel. And why are the rooms always only like 60 degrees? I'm freezing my ass off in a freaking paper towel going, God, hurry it up. So anyway, he comes in eventually with his little clipboard. Hello, I'm Dr. Patel. Hey, Doc. He says, so you're here for your hemorrhoids? No, I thought I'd just come in here to be violated. Yes, I'm here for hemorrhoids. So he says, okay. I'm sitting there looking at the table thinking, gosh, there are no stirrups in here, so how is this exam gonna go down? Am I supposed to stand up, grab my ankles while I whistle Dixie? No. Apparently he says, okay, I'm getting ready to start the exam. I'm like, awesome. He says, I want you to lay on your side. I'm like, lay on my side? Oh, it's been so long since I've had sex, I forgot about that position. So he says, okay, I want you to relax. And I'm thinking, you know, Doc, back in the day, if I was gonna be in this position, I at least had some dinner. He's saying, just relax, just relax. And I'm like, why am I suddenly craving curry chicken? Anyway, he says, okay, just relax, I'm going to start. I'm like, all right. I'm like, easy for you to say. Up, and he's in. And he's out. Okay, that was easy. So, Doc, what's the damage? You have, and I kid you not, you have level 4 hemorrhoids. Is that like 4 out of 10, 4 out of 5? What does that mean? What means level 4? Okay. He says, it means you have 4 hemorrhoids. Great. You have 1 external and 3 internal. Okay, so what do? You have 2 options. Number 1, I can remove 1 external one and leave in 1 internal one. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. You just said I had 4, so I'm doing the math. I'm like, somehow I'm still left with 2. What's option number 2? I can take them all out, but it will cause a problem. What kind of problem? It will make you shrink. I'm sorry. Slow it down. I don't mean to be rude. What? It will make your sphincter shrink. What? So you're saying if you take them all out, my booty hole's gonna shrink, meaning it's going to be very difficult for you to go to the bathroom and you will eventually get more hemorrhoids. Well, I think I'll take what's behind door number 1, Bob. So we go ahead and do the surgery, which, by the way, was the most horrendous thing I've ever experienced. I've had over a dozen surgeries on this old body, and let me tell you, I'd rather have those all done at the same time than have that one done. It was awful. By the time the meds wore off, I'm like, who shot the flamethrower through my ass? I could not believe the pain. Not only that, the gas pain between here and here was excruciating. I've never screamed and cried on the toilet in my entire life. I don't know if I would wish that on my worst enemy. Anyway, a couple weeks later, I'm at the grocery store. I run into my ex. I said, hey, are you still having those hemorrhoid issues? He says, yeah, why do you ask? I've got a great doctor for you. It's a piece of cake. You'll thank me later. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Okay, action on deck. Our next performer is Helene. Let's get a big round of applause. That's it.
Do I smell like pee again? Yes, I am the mother of a potty training toddler. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, there are a lot of different types of moms out there. There's your whining wino mom who complains about her kids all day long and can't wait to get with her other whining wino mom friends at the bar for a small glass of Merlot. And then there's your tiger mom. This is the kind of mom who enrolls her 2-year-old in a Spanish, French, German, Latin immersion program. Rah! And then there's me, your regular mama. I actually want to spend time with my little girl. Yeah, despite my eau de urine perfume and sticky fingers and sticky nose and sticky, well, you know. So this afternoon, we were having a regular day. We got into the car, and right away, I hear a request from the back seat. Play Baba Black Sheep, please. Oh, she says it so nicely. But I wanted to listen to my new audiobook, and I was sure that she would understand. I thought she would definitely say something like, of course you can listen to your audiobook, Mommy. You're such a wonderful mommy, and I love you. You deserve to listen to your book. So I pushed play. And from the back seat, I hear, no! To which I replied, no, 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 no. To which she then replied, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. And then she even tried to one-up me by singing, No, 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 no. Welcome to my life as a regular mama.
Our next performer is Ashley. Let's give a big round of applause for
Hey everyone, I hope you all had a good holiday break. I know I did. A lot of family time. Plenty of traditions, the ones that are good and the ones that are bad. Speaking of traditions, who here is a fan of Thanksgiving Day turkey bowls? I hate them. I mean, they can be interesting, you know, watching a bunch of old dudes play football like they're still 20-year-old athletes. Of course, I'm talking about the dads. But, you know, watching a bunch of dads play football while they look more like My Little Ponies with a football in their arm rather than athletes, it's not my favorite choice of holiday viewing. So since my friends and I never showed any interest in watching them, we would always do whatever we wanted and go off and do our own thing. And one year, we were 8 years old, and we went off in this little grass area nearby, and the sprinklers came on. Now, don't worry, I know what you're thinking. The all-star NFL football dads stay dry. But we didn't. We actually started imitating them by galloping and prancing through the sprinklers. And we ended up freezing. We were very, very mean. Yeah. Don't worry, though, because karma is coming. We were obviously super cold because it's November, and we ran through the sprinklers, so we went to go sit in my friend's dad's car for a while. And after about 15 minutes, we were ready to get out, and we tried opening the door, but it was locked, and we appeared to be trapped in the car on Thanksgiving. Just imagine 4 8-year-olds trapped in a car. I mean, you got one sniffing their fingers, oblivious to the whole situation, one who's hyperventilating, one who randomly thinks the car is gonna catch on fire, and one who's trying to open the car door with her foot, as if that's gonna do anything. I mean, we tried calling for help, but our dads were too busy trying to recapture their glory. Also, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to get locked inside a car. I mean, I don't think it's ever happened before, because we were the first ones to get rescued by the fire department from a safely parked car. They had never seen a case so stupid. On the plus side, the car technologies have come a long way. So little girls of the future, rest easy. Thank you.
Next up, doing his stand-up set, we got Steven!
Let's hear it again for Ashlyn. Thank you very much, Ashlyn. Okay, I see a lot of young people here. I'm not as young. I'm 36 years old. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. That is right about the time when people started to actually care about children. I mean, sort of. You guys remember the DARE program? I learned so much from the DARE program. I learned how to do drugs in so many different ways. They were just amazing. One of the big things that I got from being a child, though, was they had these, do not attempt at home. Children, beware, do not attempt this at home. And that was me. I was the poster child for that. I liked WWF. You guys ever know what WWF is? Yeah. World Wildlife Foundation. All right. No, I'm talking about the wrestling, the World Wrestling Federation. It was really awesome, but we were definitely not trained enough, me and my friend Andrew, we were definitely not trained enough to actually perform these sort of stunts at home. Hence, you shouldn't do these things at home. So we practiced, though. We still like to practice, and I don't know if you guys know what a choke slam is. We would get on this big bed. We had this big, huge bed. And what we would do is we'd synchronize together and do the choke slam, and it was awesome, And I don't know if you guys know what a suplex is, though. Suplex is where one of you sort of stand right here. The other one's got his head here, sort of forming maybe like an H, I guess you would say. And then you pick them up, their legs go around your neck, and then you slam them down on the ground. We had done this numerous times. The problem was that he was always the one down there. and he knew how to move his legs. So one time we were trying this on the bed, and it was my turn. So I get down, I'm doing my thing, you know, all right, you ready? We're gonna jump, we're gonna suplex down. I hadn't practiced this at all yet. So when I went up, my feet stayed together and hit him right in the face. My feet up about this high, right, my legs right about here, come right down, right on this bedpost, this sharp little bedpost right on the head, hit me right in the leg, right here. So I'm just, oh God. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you can't breathe. You can't breathe even when something hits your leg. It's not just your stomach or your back or your chest or anything. So I'm on the ground and I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm just like, oh my God. I do my army crawl. I look over at Andrew and his face is just bleeding. He's holding, suddenly I'm in World War II and I got no legs. Oh my God. Anyway, don't try this at home, children. Don't try this at home. Thank you.
Everybody, give it up for the one, the only Rodney!
All right, good evening, everyone. How are we all doing tonight? Let me get this up. Right on. So recently, I actually just found out that I'm going to be a father. Yeah. Clap. Hey, kids, people who don't have kids out there, celebrate extra hard. You know why? I'm stressed. I just came up on stage. I already lost 14 hair follicles. I'm stressed. But thank you so much, sir. But anyways, you know, what I found out is that when you tell people you're expecting, you get, you know, pretty much 3 different reactions. So the first reaction you get is a standard reaction. You know, oh, you know, I'm having a baby. Oh, hey, congrats, man. Hey, how you doing, man? How you feeling, man? Standard, you know, standard. It's acceptable. You know, I feel all right after. It's good. And then the second type of reaction, the overly excited person who acts like you just cured cancer, you know, or that you ended global world hunger. You know, that person is just, oh my gosh, you're having a baby? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just thinking of baby names right now in my head. Sheila, Shannon, if it's a boy, Tyler, oh my gosh, this and that. Our babies can hang out together, this and that. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I mean, come on. I mean, first of all, I ain't Joseph. She ain't no Virgin Mary, all right? She damn sure ain't no Virgin Mary. And bro, you're my third cousin. There's no reason why you should be this excited about me having a child. Just relax. And then they're the same people, when the baby's here, they ain't nowhere to be found. They nowhere. You call them up, hey, I'm gonna call her up real quick. Hey, Lisa, hi, it's cousin Randy. I was just wondering if you could watch the baby tonight. Me and Sarah are trying to, hello? Lisa? Gone, nowhere to be found. Like old man booty cheeks, they're just gone, nowhere to be found. And so that's the second type of person. Now the third type of person, they keep it real. They ain't afraid to hurt your feelings. They don't give a damn. My sister, my older sister was one of these people. She got a kid, she's got a 2-year-old, my favorite nephew. And when I told her that I was expecting, she said, oh brother, stop playing. You don't want a kid right now, it'll ruin your life. It takes so much time out of your day. Don't even joke around like that. And I was like, okay, all right, let me try this again. No, sister, I'm for real. Sarah's pregnant, I'm gonna be a dad. Brother, I'm done playing around like this. you get a kid, your 20s are over, you might as well be 30. Say goodbye to your dreams, your goals, your life. It's over, it's not about you anymore. Don't even joke around like that. Your life's over. And then I was just kind of looking there. I didn't know what else to say. I was like, damn. And then after a few moments of silence, she looked up and she saw that I wasn't bullshitting. So she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. You're gonna be such a great father. Oh, they can play together. They're gonna have great play dates. Shut the fuck up. I liked you better when you were mean. All right, thank you guys.
All right, guys. I moved back home recently. Yeah. Yeah. I ended a 6-year relationship. Yeah, that's great. You know, I don't stay up at night crying. I regret my decision. It's fine. Everything's fine. But anyway, moved back home, and a couple problems here. You know, first is that my mom was expecting to be empty nesting at this point, so she moved into this tiny little house. You know, more than half the size of what we used to have. And then I showed up with all my bags and boxes that filled up the entirety of her living room. And when I say organizational crisis, I mean it. Yeah, okay? She had a panic attack. But that's fine. That's all sorted now. You know, she put on her Italian mom boots and all those Sterilite containers she saved for the last 30 years. They came in handy, okay? They're in good use. But let me tell you, it's an adjustment, guys. Once you've been on your own, it is not easy to go back, okay? You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're not home the second that you said you would be, you get a phone call. And listen, I like running errands. I like perusing around Target. Who wouldn't, okay? Yeah. But if I'm not home at the exact time I said it would be, the phone call goes like this. Where are you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still at Target. I just decided I wanted some snacks. Oh, good, you're at the store. While you're there, could you get some green beans, ground turkey, eggs, butter, milk? No simple grocery runs, people, okay? Let me tell you something else. There is no peace at bedtime, okay? I am the type of person that I need to be alone in order to get sleepy, okay? It's like really hard for me to get calm. Maybe I need to diffuse some essential oils or something. I have a routine and I like to stick to it. I don't get that anymore. Now, I get my mom coming in my room, sitting down next to me. There's no room for her to sit, but she makes room. She sits down, she puts her phone in my face, and it's her Bumble dating app, okay? Next thing I know, she's asking me if the guy that she just swiped on is hot. When I say no, she gets contemplative and concerned, like this is a real problem. And I'm like, Mom, it is not that deep. I'm not attracted to older men, okay? This is a decision you need to make on your own. Same thing applies to the morning routine, okay? Same thing. I like to set myself up to have a good day. I like peace. I like calm. When I'm doing my skincare routine, I like to think about happy things, set myself up for success, you know? Do you know what I get now? Yep. My mother busting into my room, talking to me about the glorious morning poop she just had, okay? Yeah, because in a big Italian family where we talk about everything, and constipation seems to be a running theme, a morning poo is considered glorious. You know, all jokes aside, I'm so grateful to my mom. Like, she's watching this. Like, please don't take offense, Lisa. I love you so much. I'm very appreciative for everything she's done to me. But let me just tell you something really quick. Save yourself. Do not move back home. There are other ways to handle this situation. We can talk about it after if you want to, okay? Thank you.
Okay, Sylvia, let's get you on deck for the next set. Take the time to get back there. We're going to close out this section here of stand-up. Sylvia will be our first monologue. So let's give a big round of applause to Alex for closing out.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Something wrong with this microphone.
It's just sorry about that, you guys. Something's wrong with the mic. Oh, I'm just gonna change. Must be his damn Sennheisers. Oh yeah, okay, that's better. All right, sweet. All right. Sorry, I gotta get my Shure microphone over here. Oh, so how you guys doing? Yeah, give it up for Jenna. Yeah, Jenna. Woo! It sounds like your mother's having a great time on Bumble. Do you know what she sets her age parameters at? Anyways, my parents were divorced at an early age. Yeah. Divorce is it's a term people use when they decide that they just give up on each other and their family. I'm just kidding. My parents didn't fully give up. There was this time when I was about 5 years old. My parents were not living together. They were about 2 hours apart on the suburbs of Chicago, and it was the dead of winter. It was like Game of Thrones, like the coldest north thing that you could possibly imagine. And my dad was coming to pick me up for the weekend in Rockford, Illinois, and he decided to bring my Theotula and my Yaya, which in Greek means grandmother and great aunt. And these two old ladies, I was only 5 and they were already like 300 years old. They must have gotten off the boat with Columbus. So they're enjoying this 2-hour car ride, just as much as I am. And we decided to stop at Fazoli's. Do you guys remember Fazoli's? Yeah, okay, so it was like fast food Italian, basically guaranteed to give you gas within minutes. So we were getting back on the highway. We have about an hour and 52 minutes left of this drive. And we hit the freeway. My dad he's burning rubber, baby. We're going 80 miles an hour. No cruise control. And then the time happens, and I look over at Dad. He's like, don't do it. I got it. I look back. Yaya, what was that? She goes, what are you talking about? And it took a couple seconds, but then she realized, oh, you made a pritz in my car? Yes, Grandma. Yeah, I made a pritz. And all of a sudden, it just goes from, haha, light, funny 5-year-old farting to, whoa, pull the car over. Peter, I need to throw up on the side of the road. So my dad just swerves over. We're on the highway, and these two ancient old ladies come running out of this Mercedes-Benz down into the ditch, and they're just like yakking. And then you see some sirens and flashing lights coming up behind us, and an officer stops behind my dad's car, and he runs out with guns a-blazing, and my dad is like, officer, slow down. It's okay. We're under control. My son, he just farted really bad. And the officer's like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to check your car. I have to search your car for this. Dad's like, I don't know if you want to do that, officer. And he gets in, searches through the car window, sticks his head in the back seat. He comes out and he goes, yep, smells like ass in there. Get home safely. You guys get home safely too.
Can we get a round of applause for all our stand-up performers? Love it! So we're now going to move to our monologue portion, okay? Several actors have prepared a monologue. I'm going to continue to roll this up, and it's going to take a while. I think I'm going about this really poorly. I'm just going to do this. All right, great. This is a bit in and of itself. Where's the button? You just gotta. Oh, you switched out the mics. That's right. I forgot about that. Here's your microphone. Yeah. Oh, can I have it back? Thank you so much. This is gonna make a pop sound because of Alex.
Sorry.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Pop.
There you go. Oh, didn't make a pop sound. Cool. Okay, our next performer is going to be Sylvia. Let's get a round of applause for her.
You did not come into work early, just so you can hear how my online date went last night with Silver and Searching. Well, maybe there's a reason why I didn't call you. Let's just say it could have went better. Yes, I wore that really expensive outfit that you insisted that I should wear. And yes, I blew the dust off the panties from the back of my underwear drawer, just in case this old broad got lucky. You remember? Yeah, my date? No. He was totally fine. Very handsome, Silver in all the right places, super funny, really attentive. I did say super funny, right? Yeah. Well, there we were at the bar, having a drink, and we were actually talking about getting a table for dinner. It was going so well. I was like, oh my God, this guy's adorable. And he's telling me this really hilarious story when all of a sudden, what's that? Pee trickling down the side of my leg. And then I realized I'm not wearing those everyday granny panties. Oh no, I'm wearing that stupid lacy thong that's been riding up my ass all night long that never should have seen the light of day in the first place. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. No, I don't think he noticed. I said trickling, not gushing down my leg. I did what anybody would do. I lied. I pretended I had an emergency. I tried to make a beeline for the door as fast as I could. Oh no, but he was so sweet. He was trying to walk me out to the door, and I'm like, ah. And he says, I'm sorry, does this mean we're not having a second date? And I said, well, that will depend. I'll call you.
Next monologue is going to be you, Khalid, so come on up. And then on deck, Ashlyn, for the next one. You want to head that? Yeah. I was so wrapped up in the microphone, I forgot the on deck. Wrapped up?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, let's get a big round of applause.
I think you're ready to hear a little story about a girl named Megan who didn't have a very good time in high school. I'm referring to myself when I say Megan. It's me. Yeah, I know you look at me now and think, boy, she must have breezed through high school. Not the case, Annie. This was not easy walking up and down the halls. Yeah. They used to try to blow me up. People used to throw firecrackers on my head in high school. Firecrackers! Literally, not figuratively. Yeah. They called me a freak. Do you think I let that stop me? Do you think I went home crying to my mommy? I don't have any friends! I did not. You know what I did? I pulled myself up. I studied hard. I read every book in the library. And now I work for the government and have the highest possible security clearance. Yeah. And don't repeat that. I cannot protect you. I know where the nukes are. And I know the codes. Yeah. You'd be surprised. A lot of shopping malls. Yeah. You don't repeat that. I have 6 houses. I bought an 18-wheeler just 'cause I could. Yeah. Now you lost Lillian, but you have another best friend right in front of you if you just notice. Yeah. You need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. I do not associate with people who blame the world for their problems, 'cause you're your problem, Annie. And you're also your solution. You get that? Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Come on, bring it in.
All right, our next performer is going to be Ashley. Good hustle, I love it. Let's give her one more big round of applause, everybody.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C on the coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it fair that I be judged on a part of my life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my efforts, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned from this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Perhaps I was being judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of coat hangers that are used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my C? Thank you, Ms. Akmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Okay, Grace, you're on deck. And our next monologue will be performed by Steven. Let's get a big round of applause.
Hey, if any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here, tonight. I want him brought down from his happy holiday slumber up on Melody Lane with all the other rich people. And I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, fork-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Okay. Our next performer will be Grace. Let's get a big round of applause, everybody.
Pardon me? Is everybody there? Because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I appreciate you going even more. I mean, you must have lots of better things to do. And not a word of it to Paul. Remember Paul? The man I'm going to marry? But I'm not. Because I wouldn't want to ruin anybody as wonderful as he is. Thanks a bunch, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married today. Go. Can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Bye. Go and cry. At another person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you can pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. What's a wedding? A wedding is a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever. Probably the most horrifying word I ever heard. Just hold back when he moved, and suddenly he realized he settled with a nut. Want to kill me? What you should. But I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married today. Oh, crap.
Okay, closing out our monologue section is Randy.
Randy!
Anything? Well, I guess deep down, I'm feeling a little confused. I mean, suddenly you get married and you're supposed to be this entirely different guy. I don't feel any different. I mean, take yesterday, for example. We were out to eat at the Olive Garden, which was lovely. And at a certain point during our meal, I happened to look over and see a waitress taking an order. And I found myself wondering what color her underpants might be. Her panties. Odds are they're probably basic white cotton underpants. But I started thinking, you know, maybe there's silk panties. Maybe it's a thong. Maybe it's something really cool that I don't even know about. And I started feeling, what? What? I thought we were in the trust tree in the nest. Are we not?
Okay. Let's get up our Shiza Pants group, everybody. Come on up. And we're going to come into the center for slates to get us started, and then you guys can get all your set ready, okay?
All right, cool.
We're just going to okay. You come forward. Let's go up to like right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
right
four of
here.
us?
Yep, all four of you
Oh,
guys.
we lined up?
Yep. Just
Oh,
make a line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Like we're making choices and gonna make you feel bad about yourself, but we're not.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we'll start with you, Stephen. Why don't you look right in the camera for me? Give a big smile. And slate, please.
My name is Stephen Owens, and I make my own teeth.
Hey! So cool. That's true. So cool.
I'm Sylvia Romero with Ford Robert Black, and I am a retired telecom engineer, about 30 years.
Woo!
I'm Helene Diamond, and when I was in college, I was a competitive ballroom dancer, and my partner was in a wheelchair, and we were the best ones on the floor.
Yay! I'm Randy Rodriguez, and I actually knocked this tooth out right here twice. Knocked it out completely out of my mouth. But I'm still Randy Rodriguez.
All right, Randy. Okay, you guys go ahead and get your sets ready. Let me know once you're set. And then we'll get going. Thank you. Thanks so much. I got some smiles over here, little pity smiles. I'll take them.
Yeah.
Can you be back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one back there. Come on, big one.
Yeah, big one.
As a team. Go.
Did you get talent?
This one.
Yeah, whichever one. Plug it into the controller. It's got a We're good?
Yes, all set. Okay, let's get a big round of applause for the Shiza sketch.
Hi there, Billy Blaze here for all new heavy-duty Shiza pants. If you're like me, you're tired of having to change your pants every time you crap in them. Well, now you can poop up to 4 times a day and no changing. And at the end of the day, it actually makes a great portable beanbag chair.
Most gamers lose momentum when they step away from the screen. Thanks to Shiza Pants, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 13 hours. Yeah. And I get to eat whatever I want. Cheetos, curry, jelly. Excuse me. Thanks, Shiza Pants.
Okay, we've all been nervous on the first date, yeah? But if you wear Shiza Pants, you can skip the awkwardness and never miss a single romantic moment.
Did you just get taller?
Yeah.
Are you wearing Shiza Pants? Me too.
Thanks, Shiza Pants.
Nowadays, everyone's so nervous to get on the plane. Now, for you nervous flyers,
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain has put on the seatbelt sign. Please remain seated at all times. This is a very, very long flight, so we're asking you to not block the aisles. We're having to go to the lavatories. If you tamper with the smoke detectors in the lavatory, that is a big, giant federal no-no. Also, if you look in your seat pockets in front of you, there is a complimentary Shiza pant. This will avoid long lines going to the lavatory, and this will avoid anybody getting in my way when I come around with the beverage cart in the next 30 minutes. Should this flight lose cabin pressure at any time, a mask will suddenly pop out of nowhere. You will put that over your nose and your mouth, and you'll breathe normally. And in the event of an unforeseen water landing, your Shiza pants also double as a flotation device. Simply pull the red tab, put your head between your legs, say your prayers, and let her rip. And should you happen to survive the water landing, your Shiza pants will also allow you to float in frigid water temperatures for at least 2 hours. Thank you, Shiza pants, for making my job so much easier.
and now for you beachgoers, we have the new Shiza thong. You won't be attacked by a great white when you're making a great brown. I forgot my line after that. Yes, Shiza pants from the people who brought you Coloster shoes.
Okay, can I get both the divorce during delivery and the Woe Airlines group here really quick? Unless you were in this group and you're also in Woe, then you can change or whatever. Coming up to do your slates first, so just lining up. First is divorce during delivery, but everybody's lining up first to get their slates. So don't worry about your props yet, just slates. So let's line up for our slates. You can worry about props right after. Okay. Alright, Alex, look right in the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And give us a slate.
Hello, I'm Alice Metropolis.
Yeah, and a fun fact?
Oh man, there's so many fun facts. I don't know which one to pick. My mom's from Canada.
Okay, and smile for me. Slate, please.
Hi, I'm Jenna Del Pozo, and I make the best grilled cheese out of anyone in my family.
Hey!
Hi, I'm Monica Pineda, and fun fact, I'm really passionate about my hobbies, currently training Muay Thai.
Woo! And slate, please.
Hi, I'm Grace Kostick, and my fun fact is I can pick up pretty much anything with my toes.
Whoa! And smile at the camera for me. Slate, please.
My name's Michael Elia, and I can actually say the alphabet backwards faster than forwards.
Whoa!
You're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
I wasn't going to, but I mean, if you're willing.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHDFEDSBA.
Oh, I love it. You got a real smile out of accent, too. Can I get a slate, please?
My name is Ashton Trulick, and I am currently choreographing for my school's production.
Hey! All right. Okay, so let's get set for divorce during delivery. And while we outlines, if you're not in divorce during delivery, you grab a seat and tell your sketch. You know what we need? Elevator music. Right? Nothing good. It's like enough to like fill silence. Just elevators. Like that's it.
Wait. Oh, the white one? Oh, yeah, let's use the white one.
Oh, you need my chair, Grace?
What?
You need my chair?
No, it's
We're
fine.
just gonna use
Can you
this.
look at
Yeah.
your feet?
You want to do one for my feet? So that it looks real? I don't know, like a bean. Do we want to do a beanbag chair like last time? Where's the beanbag? Where'd you guys put the beanbag? Beanbag? Let's just do this one.
Get it.
Yeah.
I think it started yet. I'm already laughing.
We'll just start whenever.
Once we know we're all set, I'll give you guys a round of applause. All ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's give a big round of applause for divorce during
I can't believe it's already here. We're gonna be parents.
You know it, baby.
And I mean, we haven't even come up with a name yet, but we're ready, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be the best parents in the whole world.
You're right. We have good values.
We're responsible.
We're fun.
Also,
Also, what?
I want to get a divorce.
What? You want to get a divorce?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You've just been so moody lately, and you put on a lot of weight recently.
Hello. I was pregnant.
That's your excuse for
Oh.
everything.
Hey!
Hey.
Are you ready yet, babe? Is she still giving birth?
Who are you?
Oh, hi. We haven't met. I'm Chris's mistress, Charlotte.
You're having an affair?
I don't know. You had a baby inside you.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Hey, nothing is wrong with you.
Thank you, dear.
Dear, what? Oh, I'm going into labor.
Okay, and I got to cancel my nail appointment to be here. We're all struggling.
What? Why is she even here?
We're going to a movie
When?
after your son is born.
Oh gosh, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Are you-
You're always
Oh.
complaining all the time. Wah, contractions.
Oh, really
Wah,
immature.
my feet hurt.
Well, well. What do we have here? You know what the two of you did in that Denny's bathroom 9 months ago? Was the most vulgar, grotesque thing I'd ever seen, okay? I've been tossing and turning and been kicking inside your belly. I resorted to drugs and alcohol. So thanks a lot, Mom and Dad. You did this to me. Uh-huh. I was a lot better when I was still inside the womb. You know what? I'm gonna go back in there.
No,
I'm gonna get back in there.
So I'll get you those divorce papers as soon as possible.
Movie?
Yep, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Much better in here.
And scene. Okay, let's let's reset for our final sketch. The Whoa Airlines, everybody. Come on up.
Two strings back.
How many chairs will you bring it back?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do we need? Oh, tape.
There you go. Both of them.
Oh.
Hey guys, can we actually flip it? Go this way. You guys on this side for the camera. Still exact same angle, just this way. And you'll on this side.
Okay, stop. I already take that one off. Wait, give it back.
What? Oh, you guys were doing it like that?
Well, you know, it says whoa, wait.
Can we move that chair? Yeah.
I'll angle you guys too.
Oh, really?
Oh.
You guys can be like right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in.
Thank you. Trace a little more this way, team bit. You're good.
No, you're good, Monica. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
My tape is like totally.
So you can keep going there.
Glad we found the plane with only 5 seats.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's give a round of applause for Whoa Airlines!
Captain's got a headed turn on seatbelt sign. Part of the clear sky is 40 degrees, winds out of the south, east. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis. Flight attendants, verify second on call.
I wonder why they call it Whoa Airlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Whoa Airlines, flight number 267 in service to Tallahassee. All
Are you
carrying-
from Tallahassee? Because you're the only Talla I see.
Would you people please pay attention? I'm halfway through a 2-week notice and I will not. Now, Darlene, repeat yourself. Go ahead, Darlene, repeat yourself.
Thanks, Roger. All carry-on items should now be stowed in the above storage compartments or underneath the seat in front of you. Because of manufacturing difficulties due to COVID-19, we are also currently experiencing the lack of various amenities, which will be explained by Roger. Go ahead, Roger.
Thank you, Darlene. All right, I want to keep this quick and simple. That way I can get all our ducks in a row.
Ooh, where do you keep the ducks?
Shut up. It is stuff like that that is going to get you kicked off the plane real quick, pal.
Roger that, Roger.
1 week. 1 week. All right. Well, here's reason number one why we are your cheapest choice today. You may have noticed that you do not have seatbelts, but instead you have been provided with 2 pieces of rope that have been bolted into the floor.
Parents, please also tie down your children so we can guarantee the safety of all passengers aboard the plane.
Feel free to double knot that shit.
Wait. If there's turbulence, we just have to hope our knots are tied well enough to keep us safe?
Oh, so you can hear, Mrs. I don't like to follow instructions.
So are the ducks for consumption, or is this like a petting zoo type of deal?
On the topic of turbulence, in the event of cabin pressure loss, oxygen masks will fall from the panel above your head.
That actually takes me to reason number 2. Why we are your cheapest option today. Thank you, Darlene.
You're welcome, Roger.
So, we actually don't carry your standard regulation oxygen masks. However, I stuck a little brown paper bag right there in with your assortment of magazines, pamphlets, and trash from previous flyers so that you may huff away that brown paper goodness when things get bumpy.
I'm sorry, did you say when?
Yes, I did. As in, when will you learn? God, I hate my job.
Yeah, you know what? Scratch the duck. I just remembered I'm a practicing vegan anyway. Yeah, I'm getting better, you know. That's good.
Aboard the airplane, there are 6 emergency exits, 2 in the back, 2 at the middle, and 2 at the front.
It actually reminds me. I found out you can kick the cockpit windshield out like a public transit bus. Just put it out there, you know, and do with it what you will.
In case of a water emergency, please be hasty untying your ropes. And no, there aren't any life jackets with a light or a fancy whistle because just like everything else, we don't have it. We don't. Go ahead, Roger.
Thank you, Darlene. Anyways, we'll be around with water in small cone cups that can't be set down, and impossibly resilient bags of peanuts and pretzels. So, thanks for flying Whoa Airlines.
Whoa.
Everybody come on out.
Beware of the Mountain Dew.
Don't worry about the props and stuff, man. I just want to get y'all up there.
I'll stand over my mess.
Man, you stop standing in front of people. All right, let's get a round of applause for everybody and all their sketchers. Stand up and That was awesome. Let's get one more even bigger. Let's go! All right, guys, come on down.
Wait, hold there.
Wait, stay up there. Don't come down. Don't do it.
Hold on, 1 second.
Come in a little tighter, everybody. Come in nice and close. There we go. Now we do it.
What are we looking at?
Like the imaginary camera in the back.
I gotta get out of the way.
Okay, count down.
That look cool there?
Just come like slide across
I've
the
never
middle.
looked cool someplace. It's great. No, just never stop.
Look into the
Stand by.
Standing by. Standing by.
Standing by.
Squatting by.
Stand by.
Everybody say, Shaisa.
That's nice. Okay, I'm sorry, I can get one more.
You're actors, get over it. Oh, we're getting cool now?
Put in a little more.
What's that?
I can't show this with
BL.
Steven, you're way too far away.
I know, I'm like,
Are we doing West Side? I don't know. Vatos locos?
Alright, say something that makes yourselves laugh, smile. Great, got it, thank you.
Alright, come on down, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Then
Where's Grace? I'm right here.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to forget to give this to you. Please make sure it's all there.